Firstly, we boot off the CD. Hit enter. That will start the boot installation. It will take roughly 9 minutes on the system we're running at the moment. Shortly the system will begin detecting hardware. Once it has completed detecting hardware, we will then start the installation procedure. As some of you may have already noticed, I'm actually running this as a virtual machine on top of my workstation. At this point we detect the keyboard map. Click OK. Accept the EULA. Click OK. Click OK again unless we want a thin provision. We're using local media, so click OK. We're not going to install supplemental packs. No. You normally verify the installation source. You can skip the verification if you know your installation media is good. We'll verify it anyway. So currently we're running this as a VM just for this demonstration purpose. Normally you would install this on physical hardware. It is the hypervisor that you run your guest operating systems on. We're only using it as a VM just for this demonstration. Verification was successful. We click OK. We enter a password. I'm just using a simple password here at the moment. Once we've confirmed that, click OK. We're going to use a static configuration here, so we select that. I'm on a 10.1 range. Subnet mask and gateway. Once that's been configured, we click OK. We now configure the server's name. I'm going to use Zen2 in this case, and the DNS server information. Once we've completed this, we click OK. Select our local area. We're going to use Australia. Closest time zone for us is Brisbane. Click OK. We now have the time settings. You can put a manual time entry or you can use NTP time sync. We're going to use NTP as we have a server here on the local network. Once you've entered the information, click OK. Then click Install XenServer. At this point it's preparing the installation. It shouldn't take too long. Once it's prepared the installation starts to install. At this point we're just under halfway through the install video. Once the system is finished installing, we'll be on version 6.2.0. If you have a Citrix XenServer license, you can apply the automatic updates. Otherwise, you'll do these via the command line. There are some scripts out there that will actually automate the patching of your system though. Shortly the system will ask us to reboot. From this screen we click OK to reboot the server. Here the server reboots. Once the system finishes booting, you'll see the XenServer status screen. From there, you'll be able to connect to the server from a client computer using a web browser pointed at the server's IP address. You'll be able to download the XenServer client and install to the computer. Once the installation of the client software has installed to the computer you're using, you can then load it up, connect to the server, and make any further configuration changes. If you don't need to make any changes to the server's configuration, the server is ready to start installing your VMs or migrating your VMs to it. Shortly you'll see the server status screen come up, and you'll see a variety of information. This will conclude our demonstration of how to install XenServer.